So 2K put out some gameplay for NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, the thing that stood out in that video to me, right at the very beginning, you see them picking teams, like selecting their teams and saying, "Hey, ready to start the game." And normally in 2K, that's where you go to 2K TV for a little bit. You can set your lineup and all that kind of stuff. But on the next gen version, it was less than 2 seconds. From the time they hit ready, they were just on the court.
Yeah.
And it was out there, like just no loading at all. And you get into the court, and there's just a lot more going on than what you've seen in the current gen systems. All the players are out there on the court warming up. The coaches are talking. The referees are out there. A lot of reporters. You can see a lot of the fans a lot more clearly around the lower part of the stadium, and it just looks a lot more lifelike. It's a lot more alive than what you've seen in sports games in the past. I thought it looked pretty outstanding.
Yeah. Look, 2K, I know there's a lot of people that just they're gonna find a reason to hate on the game, but they always find a way to step up, what they're doing. And whether you like it or not, you want to have some gripes about the gameplay. It's definitely, you could tell they put work into it. Unlike
Well, yeah, they also mentioned they added a whole new commentary team. So there's 2 commentary teams in the game, 2 sideline reporters, a whole bunch more of guest commentators that'll just pop up whenever you play certain teams or in certain arenas. Everything that they showed today looked really good. They had a new camera, the rail cam they call it, which is like it's lower down to the court, closer to the action, like you saw in the bubble.
Yeah.
Looked really nice. I'm not sure if I'll be able to actually play like that. It's kind of zoomed in for me, but yeah, I mean that it's a major difference. Like you can tell just by the way they're presenting it how confident they are in the game that they're getting ready to put out.
Oh, sure. They haven't even released everything, all the information about the game yet. Because you know what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the My Career stuff.
Yeah, they said they're on Thursday. They're going to put out info on the new modes because I guess there's some brand new modes and some next gen exclusive features. And then sometime after that, so I'm assuming the next week, they're going to talk about what they've done with the online mode. And like I said, it's you can tell that they're extremely confident about what they're getting ready to show and what they're going to be releasing. You kind of alluded to it earlier. Unlike EA and what's going on with Madden and FIFA, they finally came out today and said that it's not going to be ready or the next gen version is not going to be ready at launch.
Right.
That is coming December 4th for FIFA and Madden. And
that's
still no indication of what the next gen version is even going to be for either of those games.
Yeah, look, I mean, we already know what it is for Madden. They don't have anything. I don't even know why they even delaying it. Just put it out. I mean, we know what it's going to be. It's not going to be anything spectacular. Just put it out. Take your L and work on next year's game.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm just expecting a little bump up in the graphics. Higher frame rate. Obviously, the loading times will be gone. But yeah, I don't think there's going to be any major differences in any of the modes or anything like that. I don't think there's going to be any major gameplay differences. So you have it's strange looking at these 2 companies where you've got 2K who put out the current gen version of their game, and this is a built from the ground up version for next gen systems, and it's going to be their day one.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, they are charging for it. So it's not, you're not just getting the upgrade like with EA. But on the other hand, yeah, they're not building their games from the ground up for the new systems. And for some reason, they can't get it there at launch. It's almost a month later. And like I said, I don't see any reason to believe there's going to be any significant changes between the 2 versions.
Right. Yeah. Like, what are you really going to do? Right. Like, that's my whole thing. Like, why even delay it? Like, what are you really going to do to make it worth the delay?
But well, that's the thing. It's not a delay. Okay, they never said it was coming at launch. They never said it was coming then.
It's still a delay because it's not coming at launch. Like, you still have to wait to play
Well,
it.
no, I mean this is just the release date. It's not a delay if they
It,
haven't announced a release date.
it's not technically a delay, but if you're getting a console at release date and you can't get the game because it's not ready yet, there's a delay in playing it.
Well, that's a different kind of delay.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I mean, I don't think Call of Duty's not going to be out on release day either. It's coming out a few days later, just because that's when they chose to release it, right? Like,
right,
it's not a delay, but I do think I'm not sure what it is with FIFA. I think in Madden's case, they had such a visceral backlash to how bad the game was, and they've spent so much time working on trying to fix that game and trying to put out the patch to address franchise mode, that maybe they haven't had the time to work on the next gen upgrade, right? And then I think that maybe because of that, they told FIFA, you're also releasing on December 4th so that both games come out the same day and you don't make Madden look even worse.
right. Yeah, maybe. All I know is 2K. They've been waiting for this moment, man. They're ready. They're
Yeah.
ready.
No,
And
they're very clearly ready. And we've been giving them grief for the last couple of years because there haven't been a ton of upgrades to the current gen version of the game. And they kept saying, that they are working on the next gen version. They've been doing that for a couple of years. And you don't really want to hear that when you're paying $60 for the version that they're kind of not paying attention
sure.
to.
Right.
But we're a couple weeks away from that paying off.
Yep.
And like I said, with Madden and FIFA, I'm not sure what it is you're even getting. But again, hey, it is free, so whatever it is, you'll just have it. So that's great.
Yeah.
Speaking of next gen delays, Cyberpunk also, after going gold and proclaiming loudly online that there would be no more delays, announced a delay into December. It's coming out December 10th now.
Yeah. CD Project Red, man. Like,
They are a dumpster fire.
they are.
First and
They are.
foremost, they're bigots.
Yeah.
And then you've got the situation with the crunch with the developers, which, now to be fair, that's an industry wide thing, but it seems like it's even worse at CD Projekt Red. And
When
then
you
you
add it
can't
to the
even manage
other
your
stuff that
delivery.
you add it to the already bad reputation. I mean,
Mhm.
it doesn't
Yeah,
help.
yeah. And so you got that, and then now it seems like you can't even manage the development of your own game. This was supposed to come out originally, and I believe it was April.
Mm.
It was pushed back to September, pushed back to November. Hey, we went gold. That means the game's done. No more delays. Oh, wait, we're delaying it again.
Yeah.
So rapidly losing confidence in that game. I mean, I wasn't super hyped for it to begin with,
Right.
but I'm kind of almost having zero interest in even playing it at this point.
Yeah. I mean, there's too many other good games out there,
Hmm.
or coming out for me to really put that much focus in Cyberpunk. I mean, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Right. We just finished playing Ghost of Tsushima. Right. Last of Us already dropped. We got Assassin's Creed Valhalla coming. You got Watch Dogs. I mean, there's just a lot of games
Hmm.
that are out or coming out. I mean, Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Call of Duty's coming. Miles Morales is coming. Uh, you know, we was talking about delays. Destruction All Stars, the Destruction Derby game that was launching with the PS5,
Yeah.
has also been delayed until, I believe they said, February, and it's going to be part of PlayStation Plus at that point for a
Yeah.
couple of months.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's disappointing for people who are looking forward to that one. But bright side, you will be getting to play it for free,
Yeah.
or just as part of your PlayStation Plus subscription.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's it for the video game news. All right.
Yeah,
We'll
that's it
cover
for
everything
now.
now.
Yeah, we're Watch Dogs is dropping in a few days, and obviously we'll be back with the new consoles coming out. There's a lot to talk about coming up soon.
Yeah. And the next NBA 2K block comes out Thursday.
Yes, Thursday they're going to talk about new modes and next gen exclusive features.
Okay. So yeah, we'll definitely drop some more videos. I know this channel hasn't been that active recently. We're we're gonna step it up on this channel, get this thing going. So
Mhm.
if it's your first time watching us, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that we put out there. And we will see you guys later.